Good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Iyke. We gathered again this morning. Say thanks to God for another day. Today is the 5th day of May 2021. And before we proceed into today's program, let us all bow our heads and ask Iyke, through our leader Mazi Iyke, to bless, protect, and guide us. Give us the knowledge and the wisdom to carry on. Let us pray.
We give you every praise, every honor, every adoration. We have come before thee humbly to submit ourselves before your throne of grace, that you may have mercy and pity upon your children who are being ravaged by hunger, that you may have pity upon us. Those of us who are being lied to persistently on a regular basis, that you may have pity upon us. Those who are suffering, those who are sick, those who are diseased right around the world, that you may bring your comforting hand upon them. For those that have passed, O Heavenly Father, that you may comfort their families, that you may comfort them, that your grace, O Heavenly Father, may abide with us now and always, we pray. He said, he said, he said.
Anytime I look up to the sun, that I know one day we must be free. We are the best all over the world, here we go. We keep on moving forward, but whatever. Every day I got on my knees to pray to God for our freedom. The sun is shining, the rainbow is shining. Biafra, the promised land. We the best, we the best. Every day we keep on moving forward. We the best, we the best. Every day we keep on moving forward.
Iconsola. as we continue to mourn the very great and gallant hero, the console, which means the chalice of God, the Holy Grail himself.
Biafran warrior, freedom fighter man, Igonso is our hero, Igonso in a resting at the paradise.
You fought like a soldier, and you died like a soldier. You never betrayed our motherland. Your legacy lives on.
You are a gallant soldier, a fervent soldier, benevolent soldier. My brother, you will live on. Because you will live on. Because you are a hero. Because
to be avenged, because it is appointed unto man to die only but once. It is the way you die that matters. It is the way you exit the stage that matters.
The sudden death is unbearable. I feel the pain from my innermost heart. It's just hard to say goodbye, my hero.
Ebani no nechebe kasino to guanana. You left us, but you live on.
no bogo, Nante Wala Biafra, Njinji Chireji, Ala Juroye, Iya Nurta, ESN Commander, Umunde Rayanye, Konsamwala.
You are innocent. You offended nobody, but they choose to kill you. You offended nobody, but they choose to kill you. We revenge now.
There will be no mercy. There will be no mercy. I'm telling you that none. Let that heaven fall. That you will all perish. Because it's the will and the wish of the Most High in the evening.
Because your death will be remembered.
Because you are a hero.
As Biafrans mourn you, the whole world mourns you too.
It really pains my heart that you are no more.
You are a hero.
The shock can never go out from my heart that you are no more. Continue fighting.
You are a hero.
Commander Ikuso, your sacrifices will never be forgotten. We will get Biafra. Reincarnate soon.
And the console will be avenged without apologies to any idiot wherever in the world. And work is ongoing to that effect, and we're not going to stop until the heads are complete. 2,000 of them.
We are not like other people. Because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood. But they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. Ipob is very special. Exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world by none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created Ipob himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate, We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist, because we are not stopping. I am NNAMDI'S and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
If it's not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? Ipob, thank you.
Thank you.
ESL, thank you. Ipob, thank you. ESN, thank you.
ESN is chasing away criminals in our land, in Biafra land. Yeah.
Before we were truly messed up, but right now we are fully secure.
Wait, cannot tell how we feel about the things you do for us.
Are you struggling to stand for our rights? We say thank you for protecting Biafra land.
Yeah, you've been fighting so hard, protecting motherland against the Fulanis, enemies of Biafra land.
They are the soldiers that we know, bronze to safeguard and keep us safe.
If it's not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? Ipob, thank you.
Thank you, ESN.
Thank you. Ipob,
We say
thank you. ESN, thank you.
I say never slow down until our enemies are all down. Yeah.
You've been the power I can rely on. That is a fact that I can't deny.
Champion soldiers fighting stronger and protecting lives. The pain you feel today will be the joy you feel tomorrow.
We say yes to you, yes, like every day. Cause if it's not for
Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL, where do we stay? If not for Ipob, tell me where do I go? If not for ESL,
Thank
where
you,
do we
thank
stay?
you.
Ipob, thank you. ESL, thank you. Ipob, thank you. ESL, thank you.
we are grateful to God for ESN. More praise to your elbows. Thank you.
Oh yes, ESN is here.
Long live ESN, long live IPOB, long live our leader Mazi Iyke. All hail Biafra. Biafra, we hail you. Support ESN wherever you are.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on wherever you're domiciled in the world. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are broadcasting live this morning from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi Iyke. All right, this morning we're going to talk about issues that concern us, but I had a little advice from some of our fathers, our brothers, wherever they are in the world. People are saying the same thing. However, still before I go into anything, I still want to remind you, I still ask you a question, very vital question. Have you tweeted today? Have you retweeted today? Our leader has made it very clear that we have to all be on Twitter. The messages have to be retweeted. Just read what they write. Do your own tweet if you want to. Respond to whatever is tweeted or retweet what somebody has tweeted. That's what it's all about. Make sure that you have an account. It doesn't matter how many Twitter accounts you have. The more the better anyway. So make sure that you comply, because it's an order from our leader, our domitable leader, our leader Mazi Iyke. I've already said it. Today he's going to be on air, actually, if I'm counting properly, because he said every 2 days he was going to talk to us. So we have to keep our eyes crossed, our fingers crossed. I have not received any official information that he's broadcasting, but I am saying it based on the fact that it's every 2 days that he has to broadcast. So he's going to be live with us today. Stay tuned. Don't go away. Make sure that you keep your ears open. Yesterday, I picked up our father, Mazi Iyke, spoke to us yesterday. He said saying something. I'm going to give a little bit of advices this morning from our elders, those who recognize as our fathers, those who are speaking the truth. You can't be an elderly man and then you're lying and then you think we regard you as being a father, a cheer. Well, the elder. I need to elders. I told you guys before. I might sound like I'm 20 years old. Believe me, I'm not. You know that very well by now. That I'm just blessed with having a voice that looks like a baby's voice. That's the same thing that fooled one of us when our leader started. That small boy, the man have a funny man. He's not a small boy. He's an elder either too. Unless my elder on the business score at 90. Otherwise, I can have a small boy. That is not small boy. The people like us, when we talk, they think we are children. But when you see me in real life, you know that white baby, it's not a whitewash. It's just the real thing. So this morning, I'm going to start with our father's comment that he made to us. He spoke the truth, spoke it the way it's supposed to be. And eziokwu as in okenye. Imago before the story was if ụmụaka nọ n'elu mountain okenye nọ n'ala wee fụ na ife ndị nọ na mountain Arab. That's a proverb that has been going on over and over and over. I've been hearing that thing since I was a small boy. Now I have grown to become an elder. I have not seen anything, because a fool as a baby is a fool as an elder. There's no need. Elders grow, foolish people grow old too. Old age abroad for us on the anybody who is an idiot can remain an idiot all his life. He can choose to. And a little boy who's nobody can be very wise. Sometimes they look at you people and they look at us, the so-called elders, that think we are wise. And all they tell you is, this old man doesn't know what time it is. The world has changed. So let us listen to our father, Mazi Iyke, for his little advice, whatever it comes in. There's one particular one, the Kingsley prisoner. I have to play whatever he said, because I listened to it yesterday and I think it's a very good advice that he's giving out, and I need us to stay cool and listen.
Ipob kuniri maka iwe itu asifu obodo odumma ebe omna asị na ha chọrọ ka wachibo onwe maka na lo ife a na-eme n'ụwa niile bụ eme place ebisa vote ane ndị ebe unu chọrọ ịnọrọ onwe unu ka unu chọrọ ịnaba. Ipob si me plebiscite ife wa na-ekwu eju n'ime eme plebiscite, eju n'ime enye ndị obodo ha right of fully belonging to the federation. Ime iti enweta ihe si nweta ya ebe n'akwa. Ndị Igbo jisie n'ike, obi etinye unu mmiri, ike agwụ n'ụnụ. Anyị ama ejezi ịnụ ọgụ nke egbe na mma, maka anyị akwadoro ya akwado, anyị jiri egbe na mma. Mana anyị ga-anụ akọ na uche, anyị ga-anụ ọgụ akọ na uche. Ife afa na-eme, ndị South achọrọ ya, ndị West achọrọ ya, ndị Middle Belt achọrọ ya. Ha sị bịanụ ka agba izu, ka ama ka a ga-esi megharịsị ihe ụfọdụ dịsị etu a, ka onye ọbụla nwee aṅụrị na Nigeria nwere enough for everybody. Mana ofu onye, ofu ndị wesi na ama eme ya eme. Ọ bụrụ na ndị na-eme ihe a na Nigeria echenjiri aka kwe ka Nigeria bụrụ a free country where everybody shall become an equal partner, kama anyị ga-eji igbu oru na anị mmadụ ọzọ, kama ka anyị na be anyị baba ogbe ya ogbe ma bụrụ ọgaranya Chukwu nyere anyị. Igbo ama abịa igbu oru na Nigeria. Igbo must either be an equal partners in Nigeria, or ndị Nigeria push here to an issue, they will get into a premises and the whole thing will break. I'm going to talk about Nigeria. Even you tough in my youth, near my youth to fight. I don't care about Nigeria. And I'm the advantages of belonging to a big nation, a big country. You see. So, even them back it up, the Nigeria bakoba. Why is ne getting to what is by maybe give and take. Nkita dali ibe, nkita na ibe, nka dali ibe, nka dali ibe. Agbaghị kwuo na ibe nke gị ya. Udo adị onye ọbụla enwe aṅụrị. Wait Chukwu nyere anyị enjoy ya.
Fellow Biafrans and lovers and friends.
Get on to it, we the fight for this freedom. All we need is the referendum. 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 Tell me what to do, tell me what you do, tell me what you see, tell me what you see, tell me what you know. When we talking about the referendum, oh you see, I have to go for long. We never become a slave for long. Back in the days, we know what's up. But because of who the photos to come out. I remember when my father they tell me about the war. Then spend so much money just to congolate. Ndiya agony, ndiya sugo. Success in one way, a typically go man. You don't tell when we dey fight for this freedom. You don't tell when we dey fight for this freedom. All we need is the referendum. All we need is the referendum. All we need is the referendum.
Yeah, exactly. This is exactly what our father has just spoken about. He called it plebiscite. It's the same thing. Referendum, plebiscite. Tell us where you want to belong. That's all it's all about. And that is exactly what we are saying. Because you have been warned that there will come a time that you even ask for plebiscite, you won't see it. And the time is very close at our fingertips. We are not begging you. We are telling you for the interest. Since you think you want to force us to remain with you, it is not going to work. It's only a fool. You have your chance. We keep on singing it. We keep on talking about it. We know that the time for it is fast coming to an end when you will not be able to get that chance anymore. One of our fathers that I said his name, I just spoke his name a few minutes ago. He said something, and I think I need to add this thing. Listen to him.
I am Edmond Sumo, the former deputy PRO, Ipob Brazil, under the leadership of Mazi Iyke. We want to congratulate Ipob all over the world for their job well done by setting up Eastern Security Network, and also to warn Eastern governors and senators to keep up the way. Obonye biari kunwa rutobu na nwo biari ka nwona obuno di ana ogano kubeze nehu Eastern governors nene.
I'm a retired obstetrician and gynecologist. Kita na agba ọsọ ndụ ba ịkarụ na Britain ebe nlụrụ ọrụ for so many years. I take in early retirement in 2014. Ka m wee nwike nọta n'Igbo. Bili be nna m we enjoy the remaining part of my life. N'udo ka mụ na ụmụnna m na-anọkọlị ka ya na-nkọta nkwụ na ngwọ na-ata anụ mkpọ. Mana etu ife sokwuru na Nigeria kịta ụrọbụ ike ime etu aka nnọfọ na Britain as Her Majesty's subject. Muna tu gozie Her Majesty na her government fa na eneme anya ọfụma. Ọ bụrụ na Nigerian government maọbụ gọọmenti na-achị anyị n'ala Igbo na-eme anya etu esi eneme anya ebe nsogbu adịrọ. Mana ọkwa nsị ka mmalụ m tata bụ a sị m okenye ada anọkwa n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ọgbụrị
asị nka m kwuo okwu a maka posterity ka ọ bụ na m ekwugo etu ọra m n'ọnụ a sịkwa m ege okenye a ga-anọ n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ọgbọrị otegokwa na ewu mgbe anụ ọgbọrị na ana Igbo na-ana n'iyi ana Igbo ga-enwuru ọkụ ọ bụrụ na ndị na-achị ọchị na ana Igbo etekere time ana Igbo ga-enwuru ọkụ egwu a mkpọ kịta a ga-akpọkwu ya ọzọ and ọ ga-adị njọ ọ dịrọ mma ma ọ bụrụ na ndị dịka anyị fụrụ ife mmelụ na Naịjirịa wee gbuo millions of ndị Igbo wee rapụkwa mụrụ anya kịta wee nabụ achọ ka egbukwa 100 million ọkwa ife mwute ka ọ ga-abụ na oge eme in one generation ọkwa ife mwute biko eji m oge ha ayọ ife ya sifana bụ ndị ọchịchị na ala Igbo ka unu mara ife na chikọọ na aka ọnụ ka unu kwụsị ife na-achị ime n'ala Igbo kịta abịara m ebe isi na o nwere onye nrata na ndị na-achị Igbo mana ndị ara achị Igbo anyị ncha anyị na-achị Igbo anyị ga-achịkọ ọkọ ọnụ so ofu onye ngafe asị unu nrata kịta bụ ọnọdụ ogologo okwu ahụ na so many WhatsApp so many media so Igbo ka anyị na-asụ asụ gbago asụ agbada asụsụ ọ na-anụ ukwu ife na-ebe a na-ebe ndị na-anwụ na-anwụ sọsọ ofu onye ada asụsụ ogologo Igbo kịta bụ Nnamdi Kanu sọsọ ya on action. You may like his ways, you may not like his ways. Mana ọ bụrụ na that nwa amadi nwere ike mobilize the millions of our young people na first defend anyị ụfọdụ arabụfa mgbe okpuru because na aghọtara ife na-eme na Igbo na Nigeria. Mụ abụrụ na asụra na ndị Ipob, nke na-eso na ndị Biafra, nke na-eso na ndị One Nigeria, nke na-eso na restructuring. Abụrụ m politician, abụgo m okenye mgbe eme politician agago anyị fọmụ PDP ndị otu Bangladesh hijack anya wee mebie Nigeria emeri ife na-eme mụ wee ghafajawa ndị ụmụnna obodo oyibo mana ọ bụ ife mbịara ikwu kịta achọrọ m nlọta Nigeria so na anyị ga-eme Nigeria ka ọ dị mma in particular n'Igbo ife nna anyị unu kịta ndị na-achị n'Igbo ka bịara ndị gọvanọ Umahi biko ana m ayọghị asọ onye isi ndị gọvanọ gọọmenti n'onu ọ dị nke onu ga-echenjigo ịghọtabago ife na-emenụ ọ dị nke ịghọtaba ife na-eme ịbụ ezigbo mmadụ ịchọ rule of law ịghọtara ịbụ onye na-erubere isi try irubere isi nwee okwukwe nwee reverence for onye na-achị Naijiria bụ President Buhari mana ọdụrọ nke ịghọtasịrị onye ọ bụ ọfụma mana nsogbu adịrọ ife nna ya eketa bụ chịkọta ụmụ gọvanọs ndị nọ n'akụ ka unu mee ezigbote echiche ife ọzọ na-achọkwa ịyọghị eji m biko iji nchukwu ayọghị ka arụ ka ị mata ị ga-esi wee meetie Nnamdi Kanu ka gị na ya na-abọtụkọ alụ ọnụ ọ bụrụ na ị mara ife ị ga-eme gwa ya personal assistant ka o richie m ka m gwa ya ngwa ife m ga-eme ọ bụrụ ife a ga-eme na ọ bụrụ ife a na-alụ kịta bụ agha uche agha akọ na uche ọ bụrụ ife a ga-eme etu ọbụla anyị suppose ịchịkọta aka anyị ọnụ the only people ga-ese ebe a n'Igbo kịta bụ ụmụ okorobịa niile Nnamdi Kanu organize unu emebikana na ọlụ ka ala abalị n'ife mere oge mbụ eji wee gbukpọ ndị Igbo onye ghọtara ife na-eme mgbe a adọfe na-eme kịta ameripụla aka ghọtara ife na-eme kịta na Naijiria onye izi ghọtara ife na-eme Naijiria mgbe a wee chọọ ka ọ kwụsị abụ ife ajụna wee mee ife niile o mee wee kpọkọ ndị ọkpọkọ but unfortunately because of poor planning and poor consultation ife niile plan wee ghasaa ihe ndị ọzọ bụzi ogologo akụkọ history wee culminate na egburu ndị Igbo wee sụọ ofe akwụ n'ụwa ọsọ gbatakwuo n'ala Igbo wee gbusa afa wee died in millions uchụmaka ife ama ọzọ nya bụ ife na-eme mgbe ahụ ka na-eme ọ ndekwu ife ka ọ bụ meripụla ghọtara ya o bido na 1804 na ugwu Awụsa wee gbarataba ya bụ mmọnwụ ndị ọcha kwụsịnata ya ndị ọcha na obirokwa ya bụ mmọnwụ na fa agbarata and ndị na-achị anyị n'Igbo aghọta ife a na-ekwu and olugo ya n'Igbo biko kịta rapụkere na Naijiria dị mma anyị ga-eje Naijiria adịrọ mfa na ọlụ onwe fa ọ bụrụ na Biafra ka anyị nọ nsogbu adịra mana ihe dị mkpa kịta bụ ka anyị tụkọọ isi ọnụ rapụ na onye ọbụla ma ndị na ọha na eze mụnwa mara onye isi nke ọfọ kịta mana nwanne m nwoke oyi nwoke mụ na ejekọ yunivasiti na Ibadan chigburu mbụ anụmanụ onu okwughị ichigbugo mbụ wee hand over kaba arụ nne ya nwodo gị ka nna agwa ife a kaba arụ ịghọtara ife na-emenụ from ọnụ mmiri okwu nna anụ na-ekwu oge ụfọdụ mana ọdụ nke ụtasịrị ọfụma the game anyị nọ na ya kịta igbo niile izo onwe ha o so onye ọ na-arapụsị ife niile ịdị na moto ka anyị baa na moto so ofu onye ka nna enyo onye anwa nna enyo atụọla ọmala atụọla ofe ka ofere sie n'ọfịa among God in Igbo from Bendel, from Delta State to Rivers State. Municipal abroad Igbo, governor onye na-acha ana Igbo, fa ka nna fa ayọ. So ofu onye ka nna enyo ma mara m onye Fulani ka ọ bụ. Mana Igbo niile egwu eze ya ọnụ nke a gbasara ife dị gbasa nkịta abụrụ ndị ọzọ karịrị ya. Onwaghị kpọkọ ọkwa ọnụ. Chọọnụ ka unu ga-esi wee mitie Nnamdi Kanu ka unu kpaka alụ ọnụ maka ọmụ boys a ACM ka Igbo nwere ga-azọfa ndụ na o nwere ada mitin a na-akpọ ọzọ Igbo ndụ faga na fọm fada abịa mmanna ka ọ na-arụ rapụ n'ife be n'anya si ka ọ bụrụ anwụ ka ọ na-arụ mitie nụ togeda ọ bụ outside Nigeria na-eme itie ka unu kpaka alụ ọnụ ghọta onwe unu nsogbu dị anyị egbukwa anyị o nke a bụrụzi ma anyị na-achụ ịzọ Biafra ife anyị na-azọ kịta bụ ndụ iyi afagoro ya na wee zọba ute ana m ayọ unu ọzọ ife na-eme na Naijiria kịta karịrị onye ọbụla nwere nghọtarị ya na many people aghọtarị ya a very big monster hydra-headed monster and otego obido fa na-cause confusion ebe ya na Nigeria to frighten the Nigerians. And Igbo was the place dị bụ jụụ mana mamara ka ma ndị na-achị anyị ma ndị na-amụfa aghọta wee import onye into an Igbo today to wee bido try to terrorize ndị Igbo to subjugation. Anyị ama nkwekwa onye ọ na-ege Nnamdi ntị n'okwu ihe Nnamdi Kanu kwuru emesigo mụ na Ipob nke na ebe mana mbụ onye Igbo onwere onye na-asọpọtụ iche kama na mmana kịta the only person bụ the true leader of ndị Igbo kịta ụmụnwazi na-ege ntị bụ Nnamdi Kanu ya na ụmụ imikiti boys nọ na ACM ọkọfe ga-azụ anyị mgbe oge ruolu ọkafe nwantịntị oluo mgbe a ga-ebido mana oluo nna unu ekwena ka oluo n'ọfụ ana m ayọ unu kaba na-arụ ọbụla outside Nigeria ka unu ga-eje gbaa mbọ unu nchara ime ụmụahidu ndị gọvanọ ya ọ bụrụ ya redufa sọsọ ya ijebe nne ya nwodo isorie unu pụọ unu akpakọ ọnụ ruo ndị amị unu nwe kịta bụ AC ọkwa ASN ka a mana oke ruokwa mgbe eji iji ụzọ amị anyị ka nwere ike iji ọgụ akọ na uche wee si n'ife apụta unu ga-anọ ebe a na-achọ president 2023 na-eme n'obi 2023 ma ọ bụrụ na amarifu na-eme na-eme n'obi 2023 so na oke ala anyị mma kịta anyị na-asọrọ anya n'Igbo a sị atụọla ọmalụ atụọla ofeli
sitie n'ọfịa. That's good advice, our father. We have said it all. There's no need dragging it over and over. You have given us your point and we know. Because it's very good that people are waking up and they are speaking up. I love it when they speak the truth. That's what this system is all about. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only leader we have in Biafra land. My south, my southwest, my southeast, my north-south, or whatever you call it. Our father is so much touched. That will tell you actually this is not like an IPOB person is coming to tell us something about our leader. Because he couldn't even recognize the fact that the name is Eastern Security Network. He's not an illiterate. This is a man who has retired from his office. We know, at least he introduced himself. He told us his job and who he is. When they talk, you have to listen. Unu nyo kwala. Nyo no kwala, the so-called leaders. Because you people know that, unfortunately, naturally, you have been dethroned. Omorozi unaye potazi haja, join the moving train. Uno malkunu yesi yo koro ya yo judo koro yota to speak to our leader. You have to go to him. He doesn't have to come to any of you, because on nyama jiji, nyama jimma. So Bahulu, you have nothing. What's there on the table for you? Yesterday somebody was saying was wicked. Why is it distraction? These people are not important. I don't even comment on what they say. They're not important. You know, Facebook normally when you browse around, you see these people. The world has changed. We are now sandalers and kita was mascara na. You have to join the moving train. Don't say I used to be. You started a race. You started a relay race. Doesn't mean you're going to end it. Relay in the end, you win. You keep on running. You will never get to where you're going. Who started this struggle? Our father. Now this Papa just said something too that I never really thought about. They saw these things. That what they were doing was revolution. They branded it, called it coup. It was not a coup. They were not going there to even be in office. They were trying to go there, straighten out things, and go back to their military life. That failed. They didn't even start listen to history. Usman Danfodio brought that garbage to us. The white people stopped him. They stopped him from progressing. Now they left. They continued. After the war, they kept doing it. It is now just the tip of the iceberg, just the tip, very close to their destiny, very close to their plan. God sent us a leader, Mazi Iyke, to stop them, and that's what's going on. So the leaders that normally there's no way you can bush rat. When it comes into the house, you wouldn't know where they keep the meat and everything. It's the rat that is in the house that knows where the meat is, and will direct the bush rat into the barn where the meat. Say, hey, this is where it is. I know what you're looking for. This is what they have done. They have planned it that way. They started first. Gradually, these people are very patient people. I'm telling you the truth. At the end of the war, they used the likes of Sarawiwa to talk to Abacha. Hey, let us seize the property of the Igbo man. Now the Igbo man has become your enemy. These are people that I grew up in Port Harcourt. I was born in Calabar, yes, but I grew up in Port Harcourt during my school. We never knew any difference with Ikwere man. I was living in Udi Street in Diobu. Udi. Behind Udi Street was Newi. So to tell people that I really know what I'm talking about, we never knew. There was no difference. The late Cardinal Rex Lawson, his manager, was living right where we were living. They were rehearsing in the compound where I live. The house, there was a time Ihe Kwaba was the mayor of Port Harcourt. Ihe Kwaba is not from River State. There was nothing called River State at the time. We were all just one. We went to school together. Hector Amadi is from Ogoni, from Bori Ogoni. These are people who were the same. Now they divided you. Now they grew up to think that Rivers or Ogoni is different from. My brother, let me tell you something. When they killed in the north, there was no difference. They were killing in Yamiri. Yamiri means whether anybody from south, even the Yoruba self, if they not take time, they go cut their head for north too. Most of them must have suffered the same program that we suffered, because for them in the north, you were all Yamiri. Now today we are looking at I'm south, I am cross south, I am fourth south, and I'm eighth south. It doesn't mean anything. You are still what you are. Azotute making it. Azotane we making it so wute. That's what we are saying. Akbakosiyakon, which is what our father just said. Go and meet Nnamdi Kanu, bury your pride. He is the one. He got to the top, and we see the way he went gradually from one person. Then stop crying over it. These so-called idiots that thought that they started this, that this thing belongs to them. It does not belong to you. It is a struggle. There is nobody that says that all of us today will be able to see what is going to happen in Biafra. You don't have the right to say it. A preacher man once said, every day live every day as if it's the last day you have on earth. And I think that's a very good advice. And now people are dying. People are dying over and over. You know how many millions of people that are dying in Nigeria every day, and you sit down there and you're thinking, hey, it wasn't me. It wasn't that. The moment you call them for an interview in the national media, they won't even answer the question intelligently because they know nobody wants to pay attention. Everybody's attention is focused on IPOB, Mazi Iyke. This is the man that is making sense. He's been telling us. So when you come in to talk, the first thing you do, you as soon as you call his name, it's like our tentacles will grow. We want to know what you're talking about. And you think that when you talk and you don't call Nnamdi Kanu, you're not going to be relevant. No. If you can call his name in negative light, you are not making sense. Tell us what you want. Even if you have to call his name, let it make this our father who just spoke. He called his name. But he made it. Listen, Obahulu Ifunu Neme, he's just saying it in a nutshell. The man that has the aces that will save us is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and his people. This wouldn't be like he's a paid advert. He couldn't even pronounce ESN. He was saying AC. He was not sure. To tell you that he is not like he is there. He has seen it logically, responsibly. He has thought about it. He's a gynecologist. The man is like and he came back because he knows his age have grown, and he has come back, and look at the problem he has come back with his children to get into. Because somebody is telling the truth and nobody wants to pay attention. Why? Everybody knows, it is coming left, right, and center. Everybody knows that Nigeria is finished. It's a matter of time.
What's your reaction to what the DSS has said today? There is a warning against those who are, according to them, planning to disintegrate their country.
You said the problem in Nigeria is that people who should know don't want to know, and they do not know. The security section is talking and talking and talking. What are they doing? The situation in this country today is so bad that I, Robert Clark, I cannot guarantee Nigeria staying another 6 months. The problems are so overwhelming, and they have been created by these same politicians. Since 1999 Constitution came into being, and this crop of politicians, young boys then, who were swimming in Abacha's loot and trying to form as many political parties for him, got into money and came into politics. Nigeria has never been the same. Nigeria is worse than it was in 1982. 1982, when Shagari was the military, was the president of the country, is a better Nigeria than today, 2021. What is the cause? The cause is the leadership we have. Nobody is going. Look at what is happening in the eastern region now. It is no more even banditry. It's becoming a civil war. Many things are happening. And if care is not taken, and I swear by my father's grave, Nigeria will collapse in 6 months' time.
It's M. Josh on the beat.
Nigerians still they shake to break. After 54 years in Nigeria, still they shake to separate. Life's don't go, people don't buy, things don't spoil. But you could solve the debt, but you could fight the debt, but you could try to stop and slow. Nigerian government refuse. for Ghana, them been discuss restructuring. There was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon day there. Him accepted the Aburi Accord. General Ankara day there. Colonel Ojukwu day there. And they accept the Aburi Accord. And they must accept restructuring. But when they come back Nigeria, Nigeria government refused the deal. Them causing problem. They fight people into theory. Them execute genocide on us and them call them war. Yeah, them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our mama. Them kill our papa. Them kill our uncle. Them kill our aunt. Them kill small children, Them kill 5 million people, Them kill the people where demand for restructuring, Them other people who demand for restructuring. After 54 years, them still they kill, them still they shoot, them still they die. But today, everybody they run, helter skelter. Everybody they run, herdsmen they kill, terrorists to shoot, government to thief. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. Ask this matter one carry many people go. Let's talk about Aburi Accord. Now what happened for Aburi Accord? Now what they discuss for Aburi Accord?
Yes, what happened in Aburi Accord? They went to Ghana, Aburi, to have a meeting on how to restructure the country. Go on, our father, Ojukwu, they all went there. I remember it very clearly. I was out of high school, just my last year in high school. And we were there, the families were all listening, and this thing was brewing up. We just written our WAEC, and the result was out. We're jubilating, we're happy, and the country wasn't doing. I moved to Enugu from Port Harcourt. I remember it very well. No, from Port Harcourt, actually. I would move from Port Harcourt to Enugu. That was a style in those days. When you finish high school, you go to Enugu to see if you can work in cool city and get a job as a civil servant. We were all there, and eventually, when Ojukwu went to Aburi, because the thing was brewing up, people were coming helter-skelter. They were running down from the north. The place was in total chaos. Most people in the north, like today, they had property in the north. They had nothing in our own region. They came home empty-handed. Some of them came in slippers. My father, for one, came back in the slippers and borrowed slipper that had 2 colors. It was something he found in the train. They all ran back and there was chaos. And Ojukwu went to Aburi, and believe me sincerely, like I told you, I was in Enugu then, and Ojukwu happened to have come from my area, and then my family. My father, my brother-in-law at the time was related to Ojukwu's family, so we knew most of the things that were happening. They were discussing it. I wasn't part of the discussion, to be honest with you. I don't even get anywhere near, but I eavesdrop. I stay in the car and I'm grabbing what they are saying because I was interested. I was very much interested. I was a young man out of high school that was looking for something to do, and they were talking about this. When Ojukwu went to Aburi, oh my goodness, they let loose in the house. Oh, he has sold out. Oh, he went there until he came back. When he came back, and then when he said what happened in Aburi, that was a relief for us. Because the thing even became a vinyl record. It was sold record. People were buying. We had one in the house. We listened to it. I remember I listened to that thing over and over and over and over. That's what happened. They went there this man came back and denied everything. That's why we are in the mess that we are today. These people cannot be trusted. They have an agenda that they swear that they have to dip the Quran in the sea. And how can they ever get to the Niger to dip their Quran? Of course, they have to run over us. Because the so-called, what they call River State, or what they call Delta State or whatever, you have to pass through the mainland to get there. So the problem, for them to dip their Quran there, they have to overcome you. They have to overpower you. That is exactly what happened during the war. I am a live witness. I'm not just saying something that I read in history book, because there's no history to teach. Nobody taught us history. First of all, after my high school, I never ever attended school in Nigeria, so there was no point talking about. I just came over, did what I have to do. Came over to America, went to all my schools here in this country. When they didn't teach me history in Nigeria, do you think it's here they will teach it? No. So what I'm saying is an eyewitness. I know I was there. I saw it live. Still today, the same thing is happening. I have never seen anything like Nigeria is a nightmare. I am telling you the truth. Bunch of 200 million people. And they make now wow, crab, the basket of crab, then seko. They are all there. They're taking them to the market to sell. Some are trying to escape. Those at the bottom will be dragging the ones on top to bring them down. Hey, where they go? Kabe, come here. All of us must go to the frying pan. That is what Nigeria is all about. A country that today nobody can get up and say rightfully that they have a president. And nobody is talking. Nobody seems to care. Honestly.
Answer by asking a question. Where is the commander-in-chief?
You don't have none.
I don't know if you can tell me. Where is the commander-in-chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria?
Well, you have to answer the question yourself.
Dr. Fati, I don't know. My simple answer is that I do not know where the commander-in-chief is. There is a clear lacuna in the presidency. You can't convince me to the contrary. When somebody went to the ballot, this is a man who sought power for 12 years, 2003, 2007, 2011, he wanted to be president by all means. Nigerians gave him a chance in 2015. Despite his failures, the mandate was renewed in 2019. And as of today, we are being ruled by proxy. Gabashewu is the one issuing, offensive statements every day, telling us what the president is saying, as if the president is incapacitated. Where is the president of Nigeria? Because when these governors are saying these things, when some of them pretend to be helpless or are genuinely helpless, where is the commander-in-chief? We saw our, Air Force men who were involved in the unfortunate air disaster mishap. They were buried. The president was not there. Our troops are being slaughtered in the north. The president is not there at their funeral. When last did the president talk to Nigerians? When last did we see the president grant a media chat? When last did we see the president speak with the victims of these kidnaps? When last did we see the president personally taking responsibility for the killings and the rampage that is going on? So if somebody is telling me that I have a president, I will raise an objection. Because the president that I want should not be a decorative president. It shouldn't be a portrait that, is occasionally brought out for photo ops, just to have some form of proof of life. Why have we lowered the bar? Why have we reduced this responsibility? When governors are making these incendiary comments, the other time you had the governor of Bauchi State coming out to say, herdsmen can carry arms. They are justified to carry AK-47. You have the governor of Zamfara State saying, I will still continue to dialogue with bandits, with terrorists. You have the governor of Niger State saying a different thing. What you are seeing is a nation in crisis. It's a nation in peril. It's a nation that is lacking in direction and leadership. And, we keep trying to be politically correct. The reality as that today is that nobody can tell me that I have a commander-in-chief. You cannot be commanding from your bedroom. Okay. You have to lead from the front. That was
all right, with that, the line is open for you to make your calls at 646-920-4541, 929-406-9953. Call us here. Let's talk about the issues that we've had this morning.
We are children of the Most High, called by the name of God, the Creator. Wise men from the east, south, and the middle. Great Biafran people. But they're killing to idol worship and we lost the faith of our God. And as we wallowed in idol worship, the British entered in, trading on the Niger, exploiting their people, trading by barter. You give me palm oil and take soup, so them enter there.
All right, I have a call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Mazi Iyke.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. My name is Mazi Iyke. I'm calling from Italy.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi, my little contribution, or should I say advice, this afternoon is that it's only a fisherman that will say, I will deal with you if I no longer see my head. I will deal with you if my head is off. Everybody in the zoo now know that there is danger. That there is danger in our dormouse. But all of them, they are pretending as if all is well. But we know that all is not well. Everybody now is lamenting. The other day, I heard Mr. Clark said that Nigeria will not last up to 6 months. And it's true. TB Joshua said the same thing. Everybody are saying the same thing. And we can see it with our eyes that these people that they are coaching, in fact they are very, 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 very close. This Fulani government, Boko Haram government, we can see everything. That these people that even they are in our backyard, we should not be pretending. So for we to leave all these so-called governors, elders, for we to trust our life in their hand, it's just like carrying a goat and give it to a lion to keep for you. It's not possible. So everybody should join hands to support our ESN, because that is our in fact our only savior now. If not, these people, they are already in our backyard. Nigerian military is Boko Haram, Fulani Boko Haram militia. That's Nigerian army. All of us can see how what happened the other day in Borno. When Nigerian army top officials, they are holding meeting. Then some people enter as if they are official, they are military official with the island view. They enter there and kill all of them. Some of them that escaped, run into bush. Nigerian Air Force use their jets and go and bomb them inside the bush. The people that escape, you can see that country is no longer one. The only thing that will save us is we go our separate way, and that is Biafra and Oduduwa. Middle Belt, I don't know what they are doing. You know, if you are not good and you are not hot, you better enter inside the ocean, and the ocean will swallow you and go, because you are no longer a living. My contribution this afternoon, please, everybody should join hands. And this our elders and Igwe that feel that the governors can use them. Let them learn from what is happening in the north. When they hear that the village, that 20 village heads are killed, 20 village heads are killed here, 30 village heads, these are the people that a kind of their Igwe and Deze who know the boundary and the indigenous of the land. They kill all of them and replace them with their own men. I don't know if our people have brain at all to reason what is about to happen. Mazi, this is my contribution this afternoon. Thank you very much, and God bless.
Let's say, let me see. I have a call coming in on WhatsApp line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Please make it very brief for anybody. I don't want people to stay long on the phone anymore. Just cut it short because people are all lined up to talk. Go ahead, sir.
Good morning, Albertus.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Ishiagwe, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Iyke, for a time like this. There's information I want to pass this morning to our people. There was information from Aba that some of our people that is traveling to Port Harcourt in a bus, that these people have some people that is joining the passengers in a motor when they are traveling to Port Harcourt. Somebody will raise something about IPOB or NNAMDI'S Kanu. Whoever that joined them and talk about Biafra, when they reach to a checking point, army checking point in Obibo, that bus, they will park the motor and they point all those people who join them to talk about Biafra, and they will pull those people down from the motor and take them to somewhere else, maybe to kill them. This information must make it open to our people. Even they say that some of them in Kekena Pep, they will try to open up something like talking about Biafra to know if anybody inside that motor will support them about saying about Biafra. From them, they will drag the people to unknown destination. These people you call Nigeria, they have so many tactics to kill our people. Until our people understand what is going on, it is quite unfortunate that we find ourselves in a place called Nigeria. And some people are still looking at Nigeria till today. Being Igbo man, being a southern governor, being a southern senator and the rest of them. What type of people are these people? Where are you going with money? How many years do you have to stay on earth you die? And after the whole thing you destroy a lot of life. I don't know who creates black people in Nigeria. Our leader have saying about black people, I wonder, where is these people coming from? You have no sense. You can claim to be educated, but you have no sense of reason. What type of people are these? Useless plus useless. Thank you very much, I Peters. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are still taking calls here at Radio Biafra USA 2. I am going to take a very short break and I'll be back with you. Stay tuned, don't go away.
We want to congratulate IPOB all over the world for their job well done by setting up instant security network, and also to warn eastern governors and senators to keep up the way. Obunye biari kunwa rutobu na nwo biari ka nwona obuno odi ana ogano kubeze nnewu eastern governors ne nefe n'ụzọ asebe nwata na ebe akwa na atụ aka nne ga anọ ya nna ya nọ ya nye na ya efe n'ụzọ onye kacha ntukwu ụzọ ife ọpụkwala owele o na IPOB kọtụkwara
Biafra kano na fana bago kezivuno na kuchizili n'ụzọ ọbụ na-emego Nigeria bụ Fulani nwe jazere n'anyị n'ụzọ ka anyị naba onye bịara iku nwa rute n'ọbụ na nwa bịara iku anwụọ na n'ụlọ ọ bụ gịnị ka ọ ga-emezi nọ ọ bịara ije nwụọ
akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike iche onye iche anyị atụ onye iche nọ ife n'anya nọ n'eme anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike iche onye iche anyị atụ onye iche nọ ife n'anya nọ n'eme
onye nna maka mazina na IPOB kwadola kwado IPOB bụ atakata abụọ anụ nụrụ onye ụsa ị na-ama IPOB aka ị na-ezuzu ezu gị nara abụ ụzọ bụ ị nara anụ ife onye kachi ntị kwutu ụzọ ife ọfụla owele ọ maka ndị sabotuas na fa na ọsọ na-eme a na-agwa ochi ntị na agha ezu ọkwara onye ju ogbugbo nwụrụ udo iso security network abatago na Fulani nọ n'ọsọnụ ndị sabotu nọ n'ọsọnụ ndị ọha na eze nọ n'ọsọ ndị gwekwanụ na nye bụ n'ụkwụ ka anyị malife anyị na-eme n'ụlọ unu sacha onye chukwu tele mmanụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu amadike gaba n'iru na anyị kwụghị n'azụ
anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike iche onye iche anyị atụ onye iche nọ ife n'anya nọ n'eme anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike.
Yes, good morning, Mazi Iyke.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Biafrans around the world. My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo is from Agbo. Agbo is in Anioma. Anioma is Biafran. Anioma is Igbo. Mazi, the tape that you played this morning concerning the man talking about where is the president.
Yes.
This thing that this man is saying, our leader have said this more than 3 years ago.
That's right.
That Buhari is dead and buried in Saudi Arabia. What are they still waiting for? You know one thing I have studied about that zoo called Nigeria. The people know the truth, but they are afraid. If it was a civilized country, I think that zoo would have been destroyed totally so that everybody will go their own way. But because of the stupidity of a black man, according to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we are waiting for God to come down from heaven to say, yes, Buhari is dead. In fact, because of what is going on in Nigeria, I don't go to church anymore. I'm not against church people, because I've seen that Christianity has come to blindfold us in Africa. Because when we see the truth, we are seeing something in our eyes. Instead of us to make sure that thing doesn't blind our eyes, we are opening our eyes and we are looking at it until it comes to blind our eyes. There is no Buhari. There is no president. In fact, in this country that I live, America today, I've never heard White House say presidency. The president of the United States, but only in the zoo, they will say presidency. Because there is no one man that is a president. Everybody in Aso Rock is a president. Presidency, including the gate man. The gate man of Aso Rock can issue a press conference and say it's coming from presidency because it's part of the presidency. A gardener in Aso Rock can issue a statement and say it's coming from presidency because all of them in that Aso Rock are all presidency. There is no Buhari. Listen to my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, coward Nigerians. There is no Buhari. I think you people have seen the video that is circulating how the bandits, how they are coming from Sahel, how they are coming in numbers in thousands with their motorcycle. They are coming down to your towns and villages. Don't think what is going on in Niger State when they are turning all the communities, converting them to Islam. They are coming to dig that Quran on the ocean. And where is that? Biafra land. If you are still there, you are still happy for 2023. Go and buy your gasket down because you see them in their numbers in Okada coming. Once they finish with Niger State, they already take over Benue. From there, they will enter Enugu. They are coming. You think they are going to Yoruba land? No way. Because Yoruba land, they know that Yoruba is their wife, according to them. They are coming to Biafra land for you people. They are coming. You that is trained in Nandikano, this IPOB, this, hey, I speak it for you. All the Igwes. You people will be singing Hala Kubala very soon. You see how they are converting people in Niger State. You are Hanese. You people that refuse to join ESM, that refuse to fight for your freedom. You people will be shouting Hala Kubala. Then they will change your name from Chinedu to Malam Umaru. Go and support ESM. And let us get Biafra. Biafra is the only thing that will save all of us. Not we, our unborn children. Biafra will save us. They are coming. Our leader said this in a long time. They will come and kill us. Biafrans who have been with us. Who have been with us. For we to see danger coming. Somebody is telling us there is danger. Yet, we are showing I don't know attitude. They will never come. We are Igbo. We are this. Forget about that. And my greatest word to Niger Delta. You people are foolish. I am from Niger Delta, but I'm a Biafran. They are coming for you people. You people don't even have the number to fight them. This is a few people to join IPOB, join Inside Security Network, join Biafra. You people are there shouting, resource control, our this, if Mama want to take this. It will be too late very soon. When those men on the bike that you are seeing on Facebook, when they drive into your community, into your towns and villages, rape your mother and your sister, convert you to Muslim, you will cry, I don't know. That'll always be the last thing. They said then it will be too late when the head is already cut off. Go and support IPOB. Go and support ESN. Join the restoration movement. Biafra will save us. That name, Niger Delta, will never save you people. Because there is nothing like Niger Delta. They are coming. And there is no president in that zoo. Everybody working in Aso Rock is presidency. It is time we join the movie train. You from the Ichekiri land, you from the Shoko land, you from the Joland, you from Urobo land. Go and register yourself with IPOB and sub ESM. You from Anna and Gibibio, Efik, Idoma, Igede Yala. Go and identify yourself with IPOB and support ESM. Because Biafra is the only savior we have.
Yes.
Or else, sorry, I got do a name. They are coming. And you that is waiting for God to come down, they have pity for you. By the time before God will come down, you already dead, you and your family. May God help us. And all of us will live long to see our promised land.
Thank you.
Which is Biafra. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank
you. May Chukwu Abiyama continue to bless you.
Bless you too.
In the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama's name I pray. He say.
Thank you. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here. 646-92045.
Nigeria jazere nanyi n'ụzọ ka anyị naba onye bịara iku nwa rute n'ọbụ na nwa bịara iku anwụọ na n'ụlọ ọ
Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
My brother. Thank you, my brother. Good morning. Good afternoon from this side.
Welcome to the
Dr.
program.
Ike Peters.
There we go.
Here of Mazi Iyke, irregular. So, like the second clip you played from the retired gynecologist, who is our old father, who has given us a very good advice. I am specifically talking to Governor Umahi. See, Governor Umahi, this our father have advised you as the head of the governors and eastern governors. Call all your fellow governors. Go to Mazi Iyke. Remove your shame. We are fighting for our lives. We are not fighting for you are this, you are that. Remember what is going on now. Look at what is going on at Owerri. These people are burning the houses of our people. These are the things you governors allowed to happen in our land. This old man have told you, gather your fellow governors, including Nyamudu. Go and call Nnamdi Kanu. Hold a meeting even outside this show. Go to Israel, because they are our senior cousins. Gather your fellow governors. Go to Israel. Call on Nnamdi Kanu. Sit down on a table. Governor Umahi, I'm just talking to you as a brother. Sit down on a table and plan how to protect our land. This is the problem we're having. How to forget about 2023 president. There's nothing like president in Nigeria again. So, if you can do this, our father has given you this advice. Come, let us come together. Remember what our leader did concerning Father Mbaka. Garoba said we wanted to pitch us against Mbaka, but our leader came out immediately and said, no, we are now white. Let us come home and defend ourselves after. Then we now, that is, before we now blame Mokoko, why did you go out?
Yeah.
You are still our brothers, all you governors. We never rejected you. We never hated you. Only that, according to Buhari in those days, he said you are misguided. It's the only thing. But we will welcome you back. Come and have a meeting with Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu will not call you people this time around. It is you people that will call him. Because he has called you people. He wrote a letter to you, to all of you, telling you people to organize security something. But you people refused until he came and organized his Eastern Security Network. Remember that old man couldn't even pronounce it. Yeah. But he said it is the only thing that can save us. He couldn't even pronounce it.
That's right.
And he told you it's not a Biafra. It's not Ipob. It's not this and that. But he's an Igbo father. That is what he said. I am an Igbo father. So that is what let that clip be passed on to these governors one by one. And people should talk to them. They should come back home like as Mbaka have done. Have you ever seen Garba Shehu talk about Mbaka again? No person from the north will ever talk about Mbaka again. Because they know now Ipob is strongly behind Mbaka, no matter what he did before. But we are protecting him. It's our own blood. So this is the same thing that if you people will remove their shame and come back, these Hausa people will not, these Fulani people will not do you people anything again.
Yes.
Stop being afraid. Yes, this is the point. So my dear brother, I don't know how Umahi and the other governors will hear this news and change and come back home so that we fight for our life and for our children, our grandchildren. We fight it together. Let me stop here for other people to call. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Ndukwe. This is the reason why I personally took the problem of bringing it to Ipob, to Radio Biafra, because I know they listen to Radio Biafra. There's no doubt about it. They all do. If it was left on Facebook, maybe some of them will have time to go to Facebook, but Radio Biafra is giving them the information that they failed to. This man made his point. He gave us a very strong message. And this is like, okay, these are okay, not the foolish idiots who think that because you are an old man, that makes you a wise person, or that you have white beards, that's why you are wise. You are not wise because you have white beards. You are wise because you make sense. All right, I have a call coming in. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Ike Peters. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, my senior.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Mazi Ugo Onyejaka. I am the national PRO of Ipob here in the United States. Mazi, I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo in Olo, Amibo, home of the tiger, and Amibo, home of King George of Ipob. I thank you for all you do. I thank God Almighty for Mazi Iyke. Yes, Mazi, it's good. Everybody have been talking, people have been talking of what, when, Buhari, all these things. But now, where we are now is how are we going to do? When are we going to do what we're going to do? So we have to stand up. We know exactly that this is what we are fighting now is life or death. That is preservation of our life. That is what we are fighting for. We don't have to ask anybody excuse. You don't have to look at your neighbor to say, oh, what are you doing? When are you going to join Biafra? Everybody is Biafra. I say, listen, it's just like when an animal is locked in a cage. If you just take an animal now and put in a cage, okay, for a long time, when you open up the cage, Mazi, then you have to drag that animal out of that cage. I am being honest to you. Even if the door of the cage is open for the animal to go out, that is what they call conditioning. The thing that where we are today is something that we have conditioned to, with the military rule and everything. So honestly, you can't expect everybody just to jump up and say this. I know that a lot of people are IPOB. I know that IPOB is 99%. Even the governors that you're talking about, I'm telling you the truth. The people who are guiding the governor are all these are police and the army. These are the people that are guiding the governors. The governor have to choose his word. If not, they will shoot him on the head. That is the thing. That is what you should understand. I'm telling you. And then when we're talking about the military, we're talking about the police, the one that's sending to the east. But I want people to understand the people who are coming to the east are the repentant Boko Haram, those herdsmen, that is, the Fulani jihadists, the genocidal Fulanis, the one that repented, and then they recruit them and gave them the military uniform and gave them the police uniform, and then they send them to the east. That's the people now who are coming in the camouflage as the military of Nigeria. No. Somebody in his right of mind that is from the Middle Belt cannot come and destroy things. Somebody from Oduduwa cannot come and just act anyhow. These are those ones that they are recruited and they sent to our place. So the issue now is that we know our elder have said it, and that is what everybody knows. Even all this, he don't even need to say it for the governors to know that that's what they're supposed to do. We are waiting for them. Anytime they wake up, they want to come, that is okay. But now we are not looking at anybody. The only thing that we are focusing on now is our life. Our life is in danger. The life of our children are in danger. You have to protect yourself. You walk out of the house, you don't know if you're going to come in alive or not. You wake up on the street, you don't know what is going to happen to you. It is left for you now to self-defense is what we are talking about. See whatever you can put to use it to protect yourself, protect your family. That is the way it has come to now. Nobody is safe. So what I'm asking you is that, please, as we are doing this now, I want us to focus on the Eastern Security Network. God, in his infinite mercy, gave the inspiration to Mazi Iyke to form this ESN. I wonder what would have happened if it is at this time and then we were struggling, running around to form ESN. No, it would not be possible. But we thank God we have the ESN. And that ESN is there. And ESN is growing. And everybody is at ESN. All of you, ESN. But now, there is what they call the stratification of your duty. The duty is different. There are people that are full soldiers. There are people that are informants. There are people that are lone, people that do it themselves. That is what we're talking about. So go ahead and do your job and protect yourself. That is it. And I am asking the people that are here, that is people who are in America, people who are in Europe, my brother that have money, then there is nothing so wonderful than when you invest in something that concerns your life and the life of your family. Just, it is a matter of doing, you are just sowing a seed on the head of all your family when you donate to the ESN. And this is the reason why we are saying, please, just dip into your pockets. Do whatever you can do. Because what you are doing is that you are taking care of these people who are protecting you, people who do not sleep. These are people who have just forgotten all about their job because they only want to protect you and protect your family. So that is the reason why we are saying that the ESN, that is the Eastern Security Network, is the security of the people, by the people, and for the people. And that is what it is. And these are volunteer people. They volunteer. They don't take bribe. They don't take bribe. They don't say, oh, give me 10%. Oh, find me something now. No, this is not their way. Their own is that they are focused, and what they are focused is for your security. So this is the reason why we have to find it in ourselves, in your heart. If you can bring money and give to the church, why not give it for yourself? Because this is for yourself. So please, if you want to do this, it's very simple. The easiest way that you can donate money to anybody is what I'm going to tell you now. The only thing you have to do is see that thing you have in your hand. That is a smartphone. It is a phone. Because you can go to the internet with that phone. You can just go now and then you went to Google. You put Google in that phone. That is the same thing you can do. Why not go into the Google and type www.ipobinusa.org/donate www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is very simple. If you type this in now, no matter how little it is, then they will ask you how much do you want to put. You put it, and when you put it, definitely the problem is solved. So this thing, we're going to use it for the information you hear every day. All these things that we will talk about, our media, we're going to put transmitter everywhere for you so that you can hear what we are talking. And then we can use it to take care of our ESN. Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
God bless you. All right. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541, 1-929-406-9953. We have 845-344-7984. All right, I have a call coming in on straight line. Let me take this one. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Mazi, good morning, sir. This is William from Texas.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, sir. How are you doing this morning, sir?
All right, welcome to the program, my brother. You're talking.
Thank you very much. So I have two questions, please. One is this. I made a promise during the last
the fundraising?
Yes, sir. So I somehow to pay the money because I've been trying to see if they can come in, but nobody called me with my number. So I'm trying to find out how to pay. Can I pay it on the website?
Yes, you can.
Okay?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So my next solution is this. I learned that the Mbeka is now missing right now. That's what I'm hearing right now. It's missing. So I don't know why our government are doing about all these things. Why are they doing us like this in the East? Each time anybody says the truth, they're going to kidnap the person or kind of, split the person. Now the man is missing now. It's the one that I'm hearing now is missing right now. So I don't know what our government are doing about all these things. Why are they keeping quiet like this? Why are they allowing us to be they do what they do. I think we are just led in that country. That's my point, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you so much. You can make your call, make your donation at the website. That's perfectly all right. The whole money goes to the same pocket. Just indicate why you're making a payment, that you're leaving a pledge that you made. I cannot there's another account actually, but I can't go to it right now. But just use the www.ipobinUSA.org. Indicate, you make the payment and indicate why you're making that payment. All right, it will get to them. They eventually have to extract it from there. I have a call on Principal Officer's line. Let's give this one a try. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, good afternoon from here, Mazi Iyke.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you. May God continue to bless you. My name is Ozemena. Mazi, the things that is happening in this zoo, Chibuo and Ozo, that is what is happening in the zoo.
Yes.
And our people, especially the so-called leaders, because I call them the so-called leaders, they are just leading their family and their children. That is what they are leading. And they don't want to come out and they speak out on what is happening in that zoo. They just left everything up in the hands of Enine Abaribe to be doing everything for them, to be shouting for them, to be saying everything for them. I don't know what our politicians are still waiting for. Are they not seeing what is coming? Are they not seeing this revolution that is just coming? Are they not seeing it? Now, Father Mbaka has been adopted yesterday only because of he has just said the truth and what is happening in that zoo. Mazi, did you see that Mbaka brought somebody who will come to stop the insecurity in Nigeria, who will come to create job in Nigeria, who will come to stop this janjaweed from taking over people's land in Nigeria, and they rejected the offer because of what? They have an agenda to Islamize Nigeria and to take over people's land. now they have adopted Mbaka because of he has said the truth. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, Mr. Obakwa, are you not seeing what is happening? Are you not seeing the mayhem these people are committing in our land? Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Nwodo, Modevo Mahe, all the eastern state governors, you people will pay dearly for the heinous crimes you people have been committed in our land. The time of reckoning is coming. The time of payment is coming. You people will get paid for what you have done in our land, for disgracing our land, for shedding innocent blood, for killing Ikonso and killing all our eastern security networks. Mechku Okabiama continue to pay you people daily for what you people has done for us. In fact, Mazi Iyke our land, whenever I think of what is happening in our land, I begin to shed tears. It is so appalling. Thank you, Mazi, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much. All right, about Father Baka, I've not had any complete information on that one, but like now that you guys are calling, maybe somebody's going to come up with it and give us an accurate information of what is going on, because we are not sure that I'm not sure that I've heard it. I'm hearing it for the first time here, and have a call coming in on the caller on a private line on the. All right, the caller is not ready yet. Whenever it's ready, give us a call. The number here is 646-920-4541, 929-406-9953, 8453-447984. That's the line for the principal. That's the line for the WhatsApp line. Also on Skype, call us on Skype at 845-283-9665. Still waiting for you to call. All right, have a call. Let's go and play our music until we get some calls coming.
God show me the way.
It's Fly K.
Where are my haters? Where are my wailers? Where gonna they? He say, finally made it. God show me the way. Where are my haters? Where are my wailers? Where gonna they? We are gonna they. Say na so.
Obiarije muna. Hey. Onye dona nwa kaka n'ọdụ, mọdụ ndụ manwụrụ anwụ. Eastern Security Network, ọkwa ha nọrọ onwe ha, ndị abịa eburu ọgụ wee bịaba. Ndị na-eche Biafra nche, ọkwa ha nọrọ onwe ha, ndị abịa eburu ọgụ wee bịaba. Mana ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụ? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Akwa onye ọbụla nọ n'ọsọ. Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Na ndị amị biko ejene. Ndị amị biko ejene. Ndị amị ejebe. Egbusizienụ ndị amị ụmụ ụwa ije na-atụ onye ụta, brọda m. N'ekwughị ekwu melụ ọnụ gị na melụti ọkụkọ ntike na ife n'idofe. Eastern Security jisie n'ike n'ọlụ. Ndị na-eche Biafra jisie n'ike n'ọlụ. Ife salụ fame anyị enwe mmeri. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka anyị na-anụzi? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Ọ bụ gịnị ka a na-akọzi ifenu? Ndị amị ha nọ n'ọsọ. Onye kpana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ. Onye kpana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ. Onye kpana nwa gị aka n'ọdụ.
Whoever is governor should continue until the final dissolution of the Nigerian
entity. There is no need for anybody to even talk about election in the face of what is happening in that zoo called Nigeria. We just witnessed a whole state being sacked by foreigners, and then people being converted against their will. And we are talking about any election in that entity, the foreign body will be laughing at us. What is election going to do with regards to the present situation? Is it going to add any impetus to alleviate the sufferings of the people? I said no, never, ever. Nobody should talk about anything about Nigeria or election. Rather, let every section start claiming authority over their own land. Let the Yoruba people declare, I like what they said about the Semebora, that they will open it. Let every section take control of their land and refuse any order from any authority, be it police, be it army, be it governor, be it, call it anything you want to call it. Let's take control of our land right now and do things appropriately and declare what we want from that land and the way it's going to be. Whether you people like it or not, Mazi Iyke, Dr. Prince Nnamdi the Great is the leader of the Eastern region. We don't need anybody to authenticate that fact. It is a living fact that lives in the blood of anybody that wants to survive. This Armageddon that is about to follow us. Forget about the governors. Whether they want to join, they don't want to join, it's up to them. You said something about Mbaka. Abanka issued a video clip where he said, he called Mazi Nnamdi, he said, wherever Mazi Nnamdi is, may God bless him.
Yes.
He said that. So what we're saying is this, and everybody knows that Mazi, Dr. Prince Nnamdi the Great, is a very humane individual.
Yes,
that's what I said yesterday.
What I'm saying,
very humane individual.
Sorry to interrupt you. What I'm saying this morning is that somebody called in to say that he had been adopted. So I want to get complete information on that.
No, what Nnamdi Kanu said, let me help you on that, sir. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said is this, that he will not allow the game of the Fulanis divide and rule, whereby their own people will be committing crimes and their people will be supporting them. And you want me to come and condemn my own person because he said he wants contract or because he's condemning what Buhari is doing, even though he praised him before, that he will not.
Yes, I get that. I get that too.
Exactly.
But the point is that somebody it looks like something happened. I think it looks like something happened yesterday with the DSS. That's what the information I'm trying to get.
Oh well, I'm not privy to that information either. Okay. I'm yet to hear it. Okay. I'm just talking based on what I know. Sir.
Yes.
So the point I'm making is this: please, let's start right now. Let nobody think that Nigeria will ever reverse from what is going on. The Fulanis are determined, and you can see them in the boasting. They are boasting that they must dip that Quran in the ocean. They are boasting. You have what that our elderly man said, that if Junandunzo saw what was going to happen, and that is why the hatred of the Igbos today, or the Southerners, let me say it, is the fact that we slowed by killing Ahmadu Bello and the Prime Minister, that we slowed their effort. Yeah. Exactly. That was when they became scared and started shouting Araba, 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 Araba. In other words, divide Nigeria want to go until Britain tell them no, you can fix this thing. And unfortunately, people were not, let me use a very mild word, people in the Western region, people in the Midwestern region did not see what this Igbo officers saw, and they followed Nigeria to fight against the Igbo. And that is why the Middle Belt is being sacked today. That is why they are attacking Yoruba people, taking their land, and they're going to border, crossing to Benin Republic as refugees. It is because of that lack of foresightedness that resulted in the killing of the millions of Igbos in general. When I say Igbos, that means people from the Eastern region, because Asaba suffered the worst massacre after the war.
That's right.
People should forget that. Shouldn't forget that. Who killed you, Asaba people? After you surrendered and they summoned you up and wiped you out. Why do you think they're doing what they're doing? Because of Uzogu, who came from Anioma? Are you stupid? My brother, all I'm saying today, before I drop my phone, is that Onyandu, start issuing decree what you want to be done in our land. Whoever does not follow will suffer the consequences. And I'm not begging anybody in the Western world who is opportune to live here and you are working, you are making money, and you think it doesn't concern you. You will pay a price when the time comes, because we must get Biafra. And one day you're going to step your leg into that United States of Biafra. And I'm warning you, if you think you're smart, your smartness should come to an end. Everybody, you don't need to join IPO, you don't need to join ESN. We need your support. Put your money where your mouth is. It is the right thing to do. We're not supposed to beg you to save your land and save your people. You have cousins, you have relatives, you have villagers, you have people in your town. You don't care about them. You are here, you are making money, and you feel unconcerned. But I'm telling you, you know what? One thing I know in this life is this, and for those that are praying, Mazi Iyke advising him to be careful. Let me tell you one thing in life, which people should know today. If you are a true Christian, any day God says your time is due, I don't care where you are.
That's right.
And any time or that appointed time that you will die, it doesn't matter whether you belong to IPOB or you are risking your life in ESN, you will die. If you do not know this, look at how Mazi Iyke went into the lion's den and he came out. Do you think that we don't have the power to kill him? But God arrested them. Let me tell you, you go to church, you don't even know what you're going to church for. Once your life is due, that's why you shouldn't be afraid. Your life is not in your hand. Even the Bible you worship told you that those that work so hard to save their life will lose it. Whatever you value so much in this life is what you're going to lose. Let me tell you. And those that don't care nothing about their life, but do the right thing, will save their life. Thank you, Dr. Ipob. You're doing a marvelous, wonderful job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. You are doing it. You earned that award. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Plus 19294069953 344. 845-344-7984. Line for the principal. That's a WhatsApp line. Okay, let me take a call that is coming on straight line this morning. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Dr. Mazi Iyke, sir.
Welcome to the program, sir.
Thank you so much. Greetings to fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Sugo, and I am calling from my location. Mazi, you see, when someone or somebody is standing on the side of the truth, it is clear that some people will not be happy with that person. And that is exactly what is going on in the lives of our leader, Mazi Iyke. Our leader, Mazi Iyke, he opens up our eyes. So many people, they come to know the truth by listening to him. And none other person did. So anybody that is not happy with what our leader is doing, I call you the child of devil. You don't wish us well. Mazi, could you believe that there was a particular time, that our leader ordered for all the Biafrans to store his home at home as he has a visitor. Everybody gathered at Afaroku Ibeku in a huge amount of crowd. Makes a particular woman marvel with the such crowd that woman saw that particular day. And he said, Kelerem Chileke Makala, Ojitera Yoyan Zopota, and the Namonia, Nambari him. That woman is an old woman, but not that old. She's happy seeing people that filled up all the corners of Faruku Ibeku Street that particular day. Said, may the name of Chukwu Kikabiama be blessed, because he sent a savior to us. And that savior is nearby her. The people don't even know this. He said that is how even the father, the good of the father is what the son inherits. This is exactly what I heard from that woman. He said the father loved justice. As a king he is. He never judged with injustice. He loved to judge with justice, and he made peace. And thank you, because he has given birth to a son that followed the footsteps. And who is that person? Our leader, Mazi Iyke. The reason why I'm saying this is because Chukwu Kikabiama gave us a leader, a marvelous one of that matter, a gift, golden gift. But it is clear that the evil ones in our land, they doesn't welcome this, they don't want it. But we are telling them that if you are born to kill a savior, you can never do this time around. This generation is purely different. And that is the reason why Chukwu Kikabiama market stretch for us. And that our prayer is answered us, that our prayer by making him to come out from the dungeon of the wicked ones. When our leader was arrested, a lot of us tell us we fell with the sickness. Sickness catch us up. Because some people think it is the end of everything. But Chukwu Kikabiama, I hear the prayers of the diplomatists, more especially the Biafrans that is lamenting. And the simple prayer that every one of us said, Chukwu Abiyama, please do not allow our leader to die in the hands of the wicked one. And he answered our prayer. He is the leader we know. He is the savior of our own time. And we are listening to him because he cares for us so much. And we glorify Chukwu Abiyama for giving us such person that stand on the side of the truth, defending the poverty, the speechless ones, trying to make us to have a life, because we don't even, if it is not what this man is doing, everybody in this our land, the ocean will cover us. Because the people will think that they are representing us, they are not. And we don't even know until this man came. So what I'm saying is that anyone that wants to say the truth, please, I am urging you to stand on the side of the truth.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing happened to Mbaka. I encourage everyone to continue to please don't deviate from saying the truth, because you are afraid of the wicked ones. Nothing. Chukwu Abiyama will continue to be at the back of everyone that stands in the side of the truth and continue to say it. Mazi, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. WhatsApp line is 845-344-7984. Yes, I'm very happy to confirm, according to our brother who just called, that nothing has happened to Falambaka, because I got the impression with second to the last caller that he was adopted by DSS. I don't know how truthful that is, but at least these people are so crazy that they can do just about anything to anybody for speaking the truth. But they cannot stop us. Adopt this or adopt that one, come and adopt me tomorrow. It doesn't change anything. Biafra is here to stay. It's going to come regardless of what you think. Whether they like it, they don't like it, Biafra is going to be here for us. It's already here. I have a call coming in on caller on WhatsApp line, on the principal officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Thank you. Good afternoon from here, Dr. Peter.
Welcome to the program.
Pastor Jack. Thank you, Pastor Jack, on the line, calling from my location. Okay, our brother just called. He said you are confirming, because there was a lot of news out there that the DSF adopted Father Mbaka, and according to the news out there, they say the Bishop Enugu Diocese Bishop invited Father Mbaka when DSF stormed his house. Invited Father Mbaka and they abducted him from there. So, but I don't know how authentic that is. But as he has said, let's just watch there and see if we're going to see Father Mbaka or other. But I also learned some persons say there was a protest along MNA Abakaleke Road as a result of this. So I brought that call. I don't know how authentic, but be it as it may, let's just watch between today and tomorrow and see what happens. If anybody is going to come up with the other information as regarding this. Now, having said that, our father that just reminded the governors of what they need to do, which not only what they need to do, but what they knew right from
onset, that there is nobody in the whole of Biafra land now that is called a leader that is capable of salvaging what is remain of our people, exception of Mazi Iyke. Everybody knows that truth. Yes. The worst case scenario is all the governors, House of Rep members, the Senate, apart from Abaribe, they are in cohort with what is happening to our people. Remember, this was, if you read the history, this was how it started. Before the 1967 to 70, before the Civil War, it started this way. They handed Ubabi Aseka a script that he should play. Remember the role Ubabi Aseka played for this Fulani people. Remember what this Efulefu allowed themselves to be used to commit in our land. That is what you see Yes Iyke is doing now. That is what you see all the governors in Biafra land are doing. Because if you know that this thing is happening to your people, you say you're a chief security of each state in Biafra land, you are not taking any step. You can't even open your mouth to speak against what these Fulani people are doing against our people, and you say you're a leader. And no, time has come. I want to plead with the leadership of IPOB to please, through IPOB family, let more people be absorbed into ESN, because our youth are ready to prosecute this war. We are ready to defend our land. We cannot continue, because each day we wake up and see the level of abduction that is going in our land, and what these politicians are doing is crazy, and our people want to go mad. Individually, they cannot defend the land, but collectively, like you used to tell us, it will be easier to break, but when they are in bunch, you can't break the broom. So that is why I am of the opinion that more people should be absorbed. Let's face our enemy head on. Anybody that have not seen or say he's not seen the second war glaring to his face, that person must be a demon from the pit of hell, because the war is here. They have brought the war to our land, and we will not allow what happened to us before to happen to us again. If you are a Biafra, you are still in the north, you are doing yourself disservice. You are a necessary casualty. Nobody will weep for your sake. You need to leave that land because there is war already. You don't need anybody to tell you there is war already. Because of that, our people must rise up to join IPOB and ESN to combat these politicians that are working with the enemy. Can you imagine which member of the House of Rep or Senate have been able to rise up in the Senate or in that chamber to speak against what is happening? None of them. Only Abaribe. Then you ask yourself a question: are these people actually representing the people? The answer is no, because they are stooges. They used to represent the people on the behalf of us. And anything they tell them to do, that is what they do. That is why they can never stand up against what is happening. Every day they are burning our houses. Look at Guni. Guni now, bandit Guni is threatening the CBN that they should release the 100 million or billion to give to bandits or Boko Haram, like it left the Green Seed student. If not, it will be too late. The SS have not gone to arrest him. The school is owned by an Anambra man, a Biafra man, and they will not go to any school belonging to the north of Fulani to abduct. It is those ones that Igbo people establish, Biafran people, and our people will not want to hear something. If you still remain in the north, anything that happens to you, nobody will wait for you. Our people must rise up. If you are a traditional ruler, if you are a religious leader, any kind of leader you call yourself, if you do not stand up now to join IPOB, we will fight you in our land, because they are using you to kill us. They are using you against us, and we will rise up to kill you. And our people should be mindful. DSS has done a lot. It is high time we pray that unknown government should visit them. Every of the office in any part of Biafra land, they need to be visited. Enough is enough. Pass it, Dr. Ipita. Thank you very much. That is just my contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls here at 646-920-4541. All right. Let's see what's up. I have a call coming in on. Let's see. Call out on WhatsApp. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here. All right, that line just dropped off. Okay, I have another one coming on straight line. Let's say it. Call out on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Oh, yeah. Mazi Iyke, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depending your times on Mazi Iyke.
Welcome to there we
and I'm calling you from Ipob province, Biafra land. bless our spirit and Mazi and the people and all friends and all friends our sisters in all Biafra the people bless them and bless you, Mazi Iyke, because you people are doing a marvelous job for us. The people guide you people and protect you people. In the name of Chukwu Kikabiama, I pray. And bless Mazi Iyke Chukwuonoha and Mazi Arozie from USA 1. Mechukwu bless and Mazi Jonathan. Mechukwu bless you people and they bless all principal officers, both Biafra and diaspora. We are going higher and higher, and the Chukwu Kikabiama is in our side. As our leader said in our remembrance days of hero and heroes, so shall it be, and everybody will be obeyed. As we are doing it, it's not a new thing for us. We are advancing our people to remain resolved, and we are winning. And we said the death of our people, the innocent, so the thief, we chastise all our enemies. The people that are working against the Biafra restoration, whenever they are, both to the saboteur in our midst, in the whole Biafra land, call themselves the Southeast Governor Haneze. So call what they call themselves. I don't want to know, but I know that Chukwu Kikabiama will be against them. In the name of Chukwu Kikabiama, I pray. Thank you, Mazi.
All right, thank you so much for your call. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. Let's see, I have a call coming in on caller is calling me on caller. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. So on WhatsApp, on private line.
Yeah, good afternoon, Mazi Iyke.
Welcome.
Good afternoon from here.
Good morning from here.
Thank you, sir. You're there. I'm Rabbi Charles. I want to use this opportunity to greet Biafrans around the world, friends of Biafra, freedom lovers. I salute you. Our leader is Mazi Iyke. I salute you. Shalom from here. Speaking from my location. Mazi Iyke, what is trending is just the reason why I call to just air my voice on what is going on. It is indeed it's a proven fact that Mbaka is missing as they stated it, but we all know that he's been taken. I know that certainly that they will do that. Yeah, but it is just why I'm saying this is for Christians around the southern region to wake up and stop being naive. You see how they did it professionally. They went to the bishop and they held the bishop and told the bishop to give him a call to come over. And the bishop did that, and while he was going or while he was there, he was taken. Both of them are yet to be seen. And the protesters are in that bishop's complex, his residential address, and they were making a whole lot of noise like shaking. I saw them, and I don't want to give them idea on what to do, but if you look at what is going on, it looks like our people are not yet prepared. The Christian in the southern part of southeast and southern part of the damnable Republic of Niger area, they are not prepared. Some people are naive, and if you see the way they were walking around, it looks as if where they are looking for a chicken. And I saw them, even the women. I don't know if our women if they are washing the international community. Let me not say community because we are not international community. Somebody just corrected me on that. I was listening to somebody. He said we should stop using that international global community that we are not. These people see us as the people that they can conquer, subjugate, and rule. They are not there to share power. I value that idea because I know that, but I haven't come to terms with that. So the women were just going there with maxi and skirt. Go to America or watch the people protesting in Spain. See how they do. Sometimes Elohim said that my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge. Abraham has men of God, you have to wake up. They will start picking all of you one by one. Mbaka is taken, we don't know what may have happened to him or what they will do to him. But they have already started doing it. And if you make noise today, tomorrow you will go to your various places and start looking for something to eat. That is what they do. If you cannot be able to, if you sing Abraham blessings are mine. The Abraham you are singing about have 300 reserve trained specialist soldiers in his house. You can't just take Abraham like that. And now they are taking our people one by one, just like that. And if you go learn from the Muslim, if you take any Muslim maybe leader, go and see how combatant the militant the followers will become. They will become very militant. These people don't respect the way we approach them. These Fulanis does not respect the way the Southerners approach them or treat them. You go very naive. If one person comes there with AK-47 and spray maybe 3 to 4 people, they will just, the rest will develop escape velocity. And that will be the end. So if you are dealing with these people, you got to be prepared. Now, if you are not prepared, go and start supporting Eastern Security Network with your fund. That is the only legitimate security outfit that can defend and protect Eastern region. You have churches, you have congregation. You don't need to wait until that thing hits you. Take fund, give to Eastern Security Network. Say we are supporting you for what you are doing. If you think you can just fold your hands and nothing will happen to you, they are coming. Our leader said they are coming. They are coming. Look at what is happening in Niger State. Niger State is close to Abuja. They are picking people. They are killing people. They are in Iwacha. Somebody called and said, a lot of people send that messages to me. Go on air, say, oh, they are. If you get inside vehicle and somebody will be discussing Biafra, you think you will be naive to open your mouth and talk. The next thing they will do is to pull you by military checkpoint, and that is it. The person will vanish. They did it in so many countries during that oppressive dictatorial regime. That's how they keep people. Idi Amin did it. Idi Amin did it. Apartheid government did it. They keep people systematically. So will you fold your hands until you are next in line for death? That is the question. Mazi Iyke in there.
Well, thank you so much. All right, I have one more call that I'm going to take right now before I make my final remarks before we go. All right, caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. You're going to be the last caller. So
yes. Yeah. Thank you very much, my blood brother. This is your own brother, Pastor Chris Weiser, calling from my location. My reason of calling is to confirm the news trending right now concerning Mbaka. Mbaka has been adopted. I send you a link right now on this very platform, so you can click it and to open. You see people protesting. Even the Bishop House in right now, there are a lot of crowd that are uncontrollable. Even police police station also, where all people were at the police station as well. I send you a link right now. You can open it and see it. Mbaka is nowhere to be found right now. So if Mbaka could be arrested, and all these politicians are still supporting Fulanis, which means we are doomed. We are in for a very big mess. Hausa Fulani or Fulani or whatever will go around kill people and nobody will arrest them. They will speak a word. The Pantami and the Gumi with other terrorists will come up to give order in the zoo, and nobody will arrest them, and all of them are moving freely. Mbaka came out to speak the truth. They accused him of contract, and he came out to reply them. They now use DSS to adopt him. What I want to say right now is that Ndibo, Biafra in quotes, I'm with right on time. We know ahead of what is about to happen, but Ndibo, thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much this morning. With that, I think I won't take any more calls. This conversation It's something I'm so touched, I'm emotionally disturbed right now as we speak. The news about Reverend Father Mbaka, it's not unexpected, but you see, the point is that for how long are we going to stay and watch this evil going on with us? For how long? Just for speaking, he said something, they quickly jumped on him. He came to look for contract. Now he defended himself by telling them exactly what happened. Somebody came to me, finding a way is a solution, and I referred them to you because I'm not in the position to do anything. Is that what you call Mvaka looking for contract? Was he the one that came there? He responded, he replied himself, oh, so sineme. No. He has responded, and his response is something that any reasonable person, you cannot stand there and get castigated. But now they went in, they used the bishop. This will tell you people, I think Christians, you are not ready to tell the truth. Even Jesus gave you an example. The Jesus that you're revering went to the synagogue and saw money lenders. He got angry and threw away their stuff. That thing was a parable. It's something that you should look at. What he's trying to tell you is that regardless of the fact that I say when they slap you here, turn the other cheek. No, sometimes you're a human being. You're going to get angry. Father Mbaka has a lot of followers. He has a lot of people that are going there, but who is going to save them? The Christian world. Now they're going to sit down there. The same thing that is happening in our home. They're going to sit down there and say, oh, okay, I'm Pentecostal, he's Roman Catholic. I'm Anglican, so he's Roman Catholic. You people are fooling yourself. You people are fooling yourself with saying it over and over and over on Radio Biafra. That the reason why the bushfowl is cracking and making all the noise in the bush is just to alert you that they are killing the chicken. And that possibly he might be the next. This is what we are saying. When they start doing it and you don't say anything because it doesn't belong to your congregation and you keep quiet, okay, go to even the church. The discrimination that is within them, there is no unity. But you see, my brothers and sisters, those who are believers, it doesn't matter your religion. It's about time that you unite together. What is religion after all if not truth? If you don't speak the truth, then you have no religion. A sage was one asked, how can you translate the whole entire Bible into one word? He said, do unto others as you will have others do unto you. Love your neighbor as yourself. But the point is that most of us don't even love ourselves at all to think of loving our neighbor. Because loving yourself means negating your life. Loving yourself means not being like that, like the okwa that is crying in the bush about his chicken that is being killed. Once it affects one person, it affects everybody. That's what it's all about. Loving yourself doesn't only mean when you see they are killing somebody and go, who is that person? Say, Uluwale. Say, oh, forget about it, let them kill him. Even within your own state, somebody's name is Carlo and somebody's name is Kamano, and you go, he's not my brother. He's not your brother, but you know something? He's a human being. If you don't cry when he's being killed, when they will kill you, there will be nobody left to save you. Father Mbaka, I don't know what has happened to him, but we are still watching. Is this? I wouldn't say officially, because my brother just sent me a link. I have not been able to go into that link, but before he sent this link, I have read something by Haneze that he was invited by the bishop, and he went to see the bishop, and from there they abducted him. They took him. Well, let us watch and see what happens. We are watching. The so-called can, because I call them can, empty can. They are nothing. These are people that are supposed to speak. I remember Oyedepo, the Pentecostal man in Lagos. He said something that he read in the newspaper. I think that was I don't know their names. I hope I'm not confusing with somebody else. But he said he read something that was written at the back of Tribune about Buhari's Jubri's family coming from Sudan, having heard what happened, that the way they are using their brother. Now they came in and said, our brother is the president, so we must have to share something. And they demanded, I think, 50% of oil revenue for another 50 or 30 years or something thereabout. And the man ended it up by saying, even if the president is there, it's about time he speaks to the nation. The first attack on that man came out of Yoruba media. Oh yes, I remember that tiny girl that used to work for Sahara Reporters. I heard the caricature she made on the man. That he doesn't know that the man who wrote that thing is a comedian. He's a comedian, so you don't have to take comedians seriously. Well, that thing died off like that. Till today, we are still in the same predicament. Where is the president? Who is the president of the zoo? There is nobody. There is nobody, whether it's a comedian. Comedians, when you listen to comedians, even though they make you laugh, but you see something, they speak the truth. They might not say it directly because they don't want to hurt anybody. The man saw something in the paper at the back page. You know what it means? Front page, back page of a newspaper is some things that are very important. That is always in those pages. When you look at the back page and you front page and you turn the back and you see, those are the two informations that people really need to pay attention to. They didn't squeeze it into the center page because they know most people don't have time to browse through the center. No, once they read the back page, the front page and the back page, that's it. The thing was written at the back page of the newspaper. He read it, he came to the church, he spoke about it. They made a caricature of him. Today, the same thing is happening. People are talking, nobody's paying attention. Obviously, we know that there is nobody called Muhammadu Buhari. He is long dead and gone. There is no president. Nigeria has no president. That is why they do what they like. If you open up your mouth, they come there, they pick you up. So they want to gag everybody not to talk. Father Mbaka had been their candidate, had been their friend for a long time. It was the man that told us that Buhari got sent and all that. They didn't adopt him. One statement that he made and they tried to defend, they tried to castigate him. Now he's not going to talk. They went and picked him up. Not even him. They included the bishop. Let us see what the religious community will do. Let us watch. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are going to go off the air this time, but you know something? No matter what you do, no matter what they do, no matter how much they try, we know that we are here to stay. Biafra is our thing, is our religion. And Radio Biafra that's where we worship. And there's nothing any of them can do to stop what we are doing. We're going to be here again tomorrow with you at the same time. But meanwhile, I still want to remind you and still tell you that Biafra remains our religion. We need to support our ESN because they are sent by God to protect us.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
If it's not for IT, tell me where do I go? If not for ESN,